One of the things I'm finding with being on YouTube for whatever it is, 2 years now, is that I'm starting to get very self-conscious about what I do. Not so much self-conscious out here in the world. You know, I routinely make these videos in public places. You know, quite often people see what I'm doing, and that doesn't bother me at all, actually. And I'm not even self-conscious that I'm on a camera. In actual fact, I'm barely aware that my left arm is holding a camera most of the time. So it's not that. It's more to do with the fact that there's an audience now. There didn't used to be an audience. I didn't used to think about an audience, but now I do, really. And that's irritating for all kinds of reasons. The major irritation I have, actually, is to do with the number of bloody videos I tend to make. You know, I've had 1 or 2 messages from people saying that they can't watch them all because of the sheer quantity. And I know that one of my colleagues at work, who subscribed to my videos, you know, she showed me the screen that she gets up when she brings up her subscriptions, and basically it's just rows and rows of some guy in profile with a woolly hat on, you know, and occasional videos from other people, just because I make so many of these damn things. And it does concern me a bit, because I don't want to colonise people's space in quite that way, really. Or at least I'm kind of hyper aware of the fact that I'm tending to do that. So I think there's just a couple of things I need to say about that, and then a potential solution. The first thing is just a bit of an explanation, and it's not an excuse, it is just an explanation, really. Is I do tend to get a bit obsessed with things sometimes. I think I've got a touch of the midnight disease, and that hypergraphia thing. Sometimes it has been to do with writing, but particularly with drawing and drawing diagrams and that kind of stuff. You know, so quite often I'll get very, very involved in writing and drawing, and just compulsively keep having to do it. I don't know, my wife puts up with it, really. At other times it's been, you know, particular bits of coding. I was very kind of obsessed with coding at one time, and we'd just stay up till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. During that period, I guess it's about 7 or 8 years ago now, my wife and I would often pass on the stairs. She used to get up early to do some work, and I'd be just going to bed at maybe 5 o'clock after a whole night on the computer, just doing some stuff with code. At other times it's been building models and objects, or sometimes just building things for the sake of it. I've got a garage at home that's just full of old bicycles. So about 4 years ago, I got obsessed with dismantling and rebuilding bicycles over and over again. Just constantly swapping the parts around and constantly trying to, I don't know, build a sublime, perfect bicycle, God knows what. So that just consumed hours and hours of my time. And right now, and has been for the last 2 years, it's been these videos. I don't regard it as pathological, it's just a kind of incontinent productivity. Not necessarily reflecting any quality or anything like that. It's just, as I say, a need that I feel to keep doing something, and this is the doing thing that I'm doing right now. But obviously the fallout of that, and I'm perfectly happy to keep doing it and fully intend to, but the fallout is that it does colonise people's subscription boxes. If you're a subscriber to me, you'll know that I make a lot of videos. I tend to post at least 1 a day, sometimes 2 a day, and that's only a fraction of the number I actually make. A lot of them I don't post because the quality is too bad, you know, the wind noise and a lot of them is rubbish, that kind of thing. But sometimes I just hold them back because I can't bear the idea of taking up any more people's time, really. And also sometimes, and this is more so recently, also sometimes the content, I start to think, oh, I've got the people listen to this stuff, I better be careful about the content. So I've made a whole bunch of videos recently about the C word, the 4-letter word that means vagina. And I posted 1 or 2 of those, but got quite self-conscious in that, because 1 or 2 people were kind of trying to evaluate why I would be doing that, and that just got very self-conscious about it. So I stopped posting them. I've made them and kept them private. So I guess there's just a whole series of reasons why that I'm thinking is a bit of a problem. It's not necessarily a problem for anyone else apart from me. It's just something that's going on there, that I'm becoming self-conscious about an activity which I genuinely enjoy and which I find I get a great deal of relief and enjoyment from and pleasure from, and it's being contaminated right now because of a self-consciousness about these kind of audience effects, filling up someone's inbox unnecessarily, or myself worrying unnecessarily about content. I know I should just say fuck it, but for some reason I can't, so I have to go with that really. Anyhow, the solution which I've got in mind at the moment, and I'm going to try this for a month and see if it works. The solution I've got at the moment is to open up a second channel. I've already got the channel and I've put some videos into it and kept them private. And that channel right now is called the Conference of the Birds, and I'll put a link to it in this video. And for the next month at least, that's where I'm going to put all the videos. I'm always going to upload the walking videos, any response videos, any of that kind of stuff. It's not going to go onto the Conference Report channel, it's not going to this channel, it's going to go on the Conference of the Birds channel. But once a week, or maybe twice a week, at least, I'm going to look over that channel, kind of try to reflect on the things I've been talking about and the conversations I've been involved in, and the videos I've been watching, and see if I can do a review of the territory that I've been walking around in, intellectual territory I've been walking around in. See if I can do, as I say, a review once or maybe twice a week, keep it under 10 minutes each, and provide links back to the original videos. So if you're a subscriber of mine, for the next month at least, you'll not be getting hordes of profile shots of a guy in a woolly hat in your subscriptions. You'll get one video, probably me speaking straight to camera, and I'll be per week, and I'll be talking about all these other videos that will be hosted on the Conference of the Birds channel. Please don't subscribe to Conference of the Birds, otherwise that'll defeat the whole bloody object. Don't subscribe to that one. Keep your subscriptions on if you're at all interested in what I'm doing. Obviously keep your subscription to Conference Report. If you're not, then please feel free to unsubscribe anytime you like. But don't subscribe to the Conference of the Birds, otherwise, as I say, it'll defeat the object. Yeah, I hope that's, if not a solution to the problem, at least it'll give me an opportunity to think differently for a while.